Hello, this is Jeff, and this is Sonar X3 Producer, and I've got a touch screen. So when I touch different places on the screen, I can affect different things. Right now I'm just moving the selection between the tracks. Now if I hold down the Shift key, I can actually select a range of tracks, and if I switch to the Control key and click to expand the Pro Channel, I can expand and collapse the Pro Channels for those tracks. Now that quick grouping does not necessarily translate to the faders. So still pressing the Control key, I grab one of the faders in the quick group and it doesn't move the other faders inside the quick group. Whereas if I use the mouse to do the same, I get all the faders and it moves them relative, see? Some things about sort of quick grouping and that sort of stuff that you might expect work, and some don't, related to quick groups. So for example, I just used the Control key and tapped the record. I'll just do these two. They both have a record button, and I hit the record enable button, and it doesn't get both of them. It only gets the one. Another thing that has been noticed by a user on the forum is that when you're in, so I'm using touch right now just to contract these tracks, and I can slide them up, I can slide them down, so forth. I can hit W to rewind, or I could just tap in the time bar where I want to be and it moves the time there. If I double tap, it starts playing. This bar at the bottom is supposed to be a now time control. When I use it with the mouse here and I slide it, I can control where the now time is rather accurately. If I grab it with my finger though, it zips from one side to the other. I can't tap it where I want it to be. If I try tapping in the middle, it doesn't work. The flyout EQ works fairly well. So if I expand the Pro Channel on a track, turn on the EQ and expand, I can grab the nodes of the EQ quite easily and move them around. And obviously it's easy to move them on the XY axis, which is gain and frequency. It is also possible to change the Q by pinching, but you don't always get it first time when you pinch. So sometimes, like if I try to, and I find that pinching them closed, it's harder to get it to close, and then sometimes harder to get it to open, and then you're moving it around and you're like, oh, this isn't worth the trouble. So you can come down here, you could just grab the knobs with your fingers, and those work very reliably. So moving the knobs using touch works great. Tends to be a side-to-side motion on the knob rather than an up-down motion on the knob to turn the thing. Let me see, you can touch, turn it off. And touching on the graph turns it off too. So all of that works quite well. That's what I got for now. Thanks for watching.